What's your opinion of Mike Penix Jr.? I don't know if you saw his Players Tribune article he wrote today. It was an open letter to NFL GMs, point blank, discussing his injury history and how that shouldn't matter. But what's your opinion of Penix, Robert?
Yeah, Rich, I've been on the Michael Penix Jr. train for 3 years now. I knew when he came from Indiana and went to Washington that his connection with Kalen DeBoer was going to be something that really shocked a lot of people and the offense that they were running. I had the honor to call 2 of his games the past 2 years, and I think he's the best pure passer in this draft class. The way that I look at him, and I'm doing a video breakdown, like right as soon as we get off, I'm going to post it to Twitter. So everybody go check it out. It's about 7 minutes long of just watching him throw the football like it's an extended handoff to his wide receivers. When I watch all these guys' tape, I watch every single prospect from the quarterback position, all their games in college. No one throws the ball like Michael Penix Jr. He had the most decisions that he had to make in the past game because he threw the football the most, and he was still efficient, Rich. Like, the fact that he had 36 touchdowns and I think it was 9 interceptions and he threw the ball more than any other quarterback in the country is phenomenal. Coaches know that he knows what he's seeing. I look at him as he has like an eagle eye down the field. 15 plus yards down the field. No one can throw the football with the ball placement, the velocity, the intent that he does. And that's why receivers love playing with him. You saw him run a 4.5 or 4.445 at his pro day. But he doesn't really run like that because he thinks of himself as a point guard distributing the ball. That's why he had 4 top receivers at Washington, and every single one of them 8. So I'm happy that he penned that open letter. I believe that Michael Penix Jr. is a top 10 pick. He should be a top 5 pick. And I hope they don't use that injury history against him. That's why he went back to Washington last year, so he could prove that he could stay healthy, and he did just that.
So you would counsel any of the teams from 11 through 13 that are quarterback needy,
Yes.
Minnesota, Denver, and also the Raiders. If Penix is there, you think they should go there instead of who could be, because of the quarterbacks taking the top, push down top 10 prospects at offensive line or defensive line or defensive backfield. You would counsel those guys to grab Penix there, Robert?
100%, Rich. And I'll take it even further. Like, we all know that Caleb Williams is going number 1 overall to the Bears. If Jaden Daniels doesn't go number 2, say it's J.J. McCarthy or it's Drake May, I think a lot of those teams are going to think about, we got to move up now. But if Jaden Daniels gets picked at 2, if I'm one of those teams, I'm sitting where I'm at. Because Michael Penix Jr., imagine him on the Minnesota Vikings throwing to Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson and having Aaron Jones to hand the football off to. Like, that gives you a better chance of winning if you sit where you're at and allow him to come to you, because you're not giving up assets to have to move up and go get him. And that's where I fear a little bit about the quarterback conversation is when you give up multiple first-round picks to get into the top 5, or you give up second and third-round picks to get into the top 10, you're limiting the amount of guys that you can put around that guy and for the long-term future. So if Penix falls to you and he's sitting there at 13, take him, because he is certainly a top 5 pick. And I don't think there's much that separates the top 6 quarterbacks in this draft outside of Caleb Williams. I think he's in a world of his own.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.